Retro, I'm back. Hey, I just want to share my thoughts and make my thoughts quick and fast as possible. And I say Happy Memorial Day to all the, to all the family that's in the military and those who passed away. So I thank you for this great country that I'm living in today. Because the soldiers that lost their lives. Well, Retro, I'm back. Hey, I just want to share my thoughts and make my thoughts quick and fast as possible. And I say Happy Memorial Day to all the, all the family that's in the military and those who passed away. So I thank you for this great country that I'm living in today. Because the soldiers that lost their lives or whatever they did for this great wonderful country that, made it possible for me able to enjoy for what I have today. So I thank all the soldiers who put their life on the line for this military, the United States of America, who lost their lives, for this great wonderful country. So Happy Memorial Day to all these families that's out there in the military and other things that's going on. I'm married a military woman, so I still love that military woman. But anywho, I just want to make this story, this conversation short about Sony, what they call it, not Sony's, I don't know what to call it, man. I don't know what to call it. Sony Showcase, because that showcase was a little disaster. I'm not going to talk about it bad because the thing I didn't like about it, to be honest, I didn't care about service game. The service game to me is trash. I don't care about service game, and I still don't care about service game today. I'm not a fan of service game, so I give Sony a big mega F for talking about service game. And then plus service games don't measure the graphics like they supposed to. When you got service, you know that the game graphics goes down when you got a service. That means Sony or Microsoft won't put their best into the graphics like single player games. Single player games, they can put anything they want to make a single player game look beautiful and detailed. When it comes down to service game, you have to deal with lag and everything. Better the graphics when it comes down to service game, greater the lag. Okay, so I'm not a fan of service game, and plus I don't be at home that much because I work and everything else. So I don't have that time for service games. So that's a big F for Sony behalf. And I didn't want to talk about this show. I just did when I was playing. I think the other day when I was playing Spiderman, the Web of Shadow, and I had my little thoughts about it on my projector. But I just want to share my little thoughts about it today, fully. Not all the way, but fully. I just want to make this conversation short. And another thing I didn't care about Sony Showcase was they didn't show my wish list game. My wish list game was Spider-Man 2. That was one. That happened. Wolverine gameplay. That didn't happen. And I want to see more Stellar Blade. I want to receive the release of that game. I want to see the release of that game. I want to see more of Stellar Blade since Sony turned around and bought the rights, to that studio. So, another thing that I saw that I liked it was Phantom Blade. But I'm not gonna put all my eggs about here to tell you. You gamers out there, don't be like MBG and all them that's put all their eggs in one basket, and then when Sony do something different and all y'all disappointed and mad. Don't put all your eggs in one basket because you disappointed yourself. That's just like when it came down to Killzone 2, you saw this wonderful stuff Sony put out there, and then when it came down to Killzone 2 to be, actually do what Sony said they're gonna do for Killzone, the game was completely downgraded. So don't put all your eggs in one basket when it come down to any press. I'm telling you, it's Microsoft, Sony, PC, Nintendo, whoever. Don't put all your eggs in that basket, man, because you setting yourself for disappointment. That's the reason why I didn't did it with Sony. I said, You know what? Whatever, impress me. Show me what you got. What I can spend my money around the holidays, with you. That's all I care about. So those is the two well, three wish games that I, was on my wish list. Two then came through, but the other one came through, and it came through with a nice trailer. If you got a 4K TV, you will enjoy the experience of Spider-Man gameplay. If you got a 4K TV or you got a 4K projector, you will see and enjoy the experience of Spider-Man 2 trailer. If you don't have that, it's not gonna happen. I'm here to tell you. Cause a lot of people seeing different than what I'm seeing. Then we come to find out on Twitter, cause Twitter right now is a hellstorm talking about Spider-Man at this point. Cause a lot of people don't have them updated TVs. They don't have a 4K. Cause they think it's not needed. They don't have none of that. So they never see, like everybody was trashing how God of War looked. But on my projector, God of War look amazing. God of War, Ragnarok, and matter of fact, both God of War look amazing on my projector. And this whole thing is just like Puddlegate. You know what I'm saying? They going back to Puddlegate when they come down to Spider-Man 2. And the release date. Then you got your haters, you got your jealous people. It's just like a hellstorm on Twitter. So I had to come back to YouTube, and I'm looking forward going on Rumble or whatever, to do my show. I'm doing something that I family love doing, and I hope something happen better in this process of me doing this. But I'm here to tell you, man, if you don't have the tools, if you don't have the TVs, if you don't have a projector, you would not enjoy the experience of Spider-Man. You would not enjoy it. So, because I hear people say, oh, this look like this look like a PS4 game, this look like a PS, they just try to downgrade the game. But none of them don't have the TV or the tools to able to see the gameplay trailer in 4K. You got to have a 4K, to play these games on. I don't understand why people got a PS5, why people got a PS3, a Xbox Series S, and a PC, and they still can't see the gameplay, what it meant to see. They still with the 1080p's and all this other stuff. So I don't understand. But it look amazing. And I'm happy that they used the Secret Wars Spider-Man that came out in mid-April. So that's up my alley. That's retro for me. So that's retro for me. So I'm glad that they did that. But hey, we looking for seeing more and other great things to come, around this summer. You got Summerfest, with Jeff Keighley, going on. And then people sat there and said, well, that was Sony Summer Games. Man, let me tell you something. Summer is here to June the 21st. This is not June the 21st. I don't know how any of these young guys went to school and they didn't even know that. June is on the 21st. It's still spring. Okay? The next couple of days it will be June. The month of June. So I don't know what they get their information from. But hey, I will give you more of my thoughts when I had time, day off, or other things, and then share my thoughts, what I think about, Sony in this time frame or what they're about to do. This is Retro, and I thank you all for you watching. I'm out. 1.